it's Trish Binks. I work for a company called Positive Signs. We're a British Sign Language agency and deaf awareness consultancy. And we're also launching an inclusive apprenticeships campaign to encourage employers and training providers to welcome applications from deaf and disabled apprentices. We deliver British Sign Language MVQs at level 3 and level 6, so obviously anything to do with the further education sector. I'm always really interested to see what sort of resources are available to deaf students and also deaf teachers.
We were talking today in one of the showcases about, you were asking a question on a DVD.
Yeah,
Can you speak
absolutely.
through that process with us?
Sure. You know, all sorts of organisations, but particularly learning organisations, produce DVDs, which are a fabulous resource. But for deaf or hard of hearing people, unless they're captioned, or ideally, if they're captioned and they have a British Sign Language interpreter at the bottom of the screen, then they're not much use to them, unfortunately. And, you know, people say, well, we can't afford to do everything. Well, there's nearly 9 million deaf and hard of hearing people in the UK, so, you know, it's not a tiny minority. It's a huge proportion, 1/5.
And today we've filmed this event and we've learned something today, that if you have somebody who's signing for deaf learners, you actually have to change how you film.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be a learning curve for us when we film the next event. So we hope when we show our Birmingham footage that it will be different. And but is there anything out there that can help people to actually understand what it's, you know, you've spoken a lot about resources and the challenges around that. Do you have anything that can help us to produce resources and tutorials that, you know, where do we go for help on this? Because I mean, even up to today, it didn't even ever cross my mind until today. So it's, you know, it seems like it's a new thing, but it's really not, is it?
No, it's not a new thing. And I mean, for example, if you wanted to produce a film resource, a DVD, video clip, whatever it happened to be, that was signed and captioned, an organisation like Positive Signs can help you to do that. We can provide the interpreters, or we can work with a partner to actually caption the resource afterwards. It's not a difficult thing to do, and bearing in mind that an awful lot of DVD resources tend to be quite short. You know, it's a very small commitment for a very large gain for an awful lot of people.
That's quite exciting. So you're actually encouraging people to create resources and then come and show it to you and see how you could use it and how you could add to it so that it could be used across and include everybody.
Absolutely, yeah.